My name is J.Janae. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, and this is Behind the Grind.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's your host, Miss C. Breezy of Behind the Grind. Now remember, if you like today's episode or any other episode, please hit that like and subscribe button. Don't be afraid. Joining us today, we have a songwriter, producer, singer. Anything else I forgot? Because she is super talented, guys. Everybody, please give a warm welcome for J.Janae. So how you doing today?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing great. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. It's a great day outside. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed.
All right, so let everybody know. I know you're super talented because I named a whole bunch of stuff. I could have kept going, but what made you decide to go down this route in the music industry?
Well, I mean, I feel like I've always had a musical background. I've been doing music and humming and singing since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I knew at the age of 14 that I really wanted to do music professionally and take it seriously. I wrote my first song. It was called Sugar Girl. And it goes like this. I could be a sugar, I could be a sugar, I could be a sugar girl. But, I mean, from there, I kind of went around the house and I let everybody hear it. I was like, guys, listen to my song, listen to my song. And then when they heard my song, they was like, yo, this is pretty good. And I think from there, that was the encouragement that I needed in order to know that, like, that's what I really wanted to do. Okay. So that's pretty much.
Now, what was the first record artist that you ever heard and you were like, yo, I gotta do this? Like, yeah, you got influenced by?
Well, growing up, my mom had very eclectic taste in music. She wasn't listening to, like, your normal R&B and stuff like that. She was listening to, like, Yanni, Macy Gray, Seal. So I grew up on Lauryn Hill. I grew up listening to a lot of music like that. So I would say, like, a big influence in terms of, like, a musical background would definitely be Yanni. And Yanni is, like, it's all instrumentation and just stuff like that, pretty much, yeah.
All right. Are you doing anything? Are you in the studio right now?
Oh, yeah. Right now, I'm currently working on my project. My project is entitled Escape.
Okay.
And pretty much the basis behind Escape is I feel like we're all trying to escape from something. You know what I'm saying? Some people's escapes are usually harmful escapes, like drugs, you know what I'm saying, sex, gambling, whatever the case may be. But I just wanted to make a positive escape and pretty much do it through my music. So the basis behind the project is called Escape.
Yeah. Okay. Now, here's another question for you. What makes you stand out from any upcoming artists or artists that are already there? Because you're pretty young right now. What makes you different than anybody else?
I think what I stand for totally makes me different. What I do totally makes me different in terms of me being a singer, songwriter, and producer. Just my style, you know what I'm saying, my vibe. I just feel like I bring something totally new and different to the table. And I feel like my sound is something that's original. You know what I'm saying? I have influences of the things that I've, been brought up on, but I feel like I've come up with a sound that's pretty original. I would definitely say my sound is a mixture of pop, house, techno, R&B, hip hop. There's no limits to my sound. You can't put me in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you can't say, you can't compare yourself to Taylor Swift or Beyonce or anybody like that.
I wouldn't, only because I feel like I can adapt to pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the cool part about me growing up listening to so much different types of music and having that eclectic background. It definitely helped me to kind of be a very well-rounded individual in terms of making music.
Have you been in any talent shows or anything growing up?
I was in a talent show probably when I was probably like around 17, 18. I did a talent show. I didn't win, but I was like second place or something like that.
Good.
But I mean, it was cool. I was in a talent show. I've always been kind of shy when it comes to performing. I think now I'm just actually now coming out of my shell and getting comfortable with like being on the stage and performing and stuff. So yeah.
Good to hear. All right, everybody, we're gonna take a short break. When we get back, we're gonna have more with J.Janae, so don't miss out. See you in a bit. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Behind the Grind. With us today is J.Janae. So you know what? Is this your first interview?
Yes, this is my first interview.
Okay, how you enjoyed it so far? How do you feel?
I mean, I'm nervous, but it's good nerves. It's not bad nerves. I'm just excited to be here and, just actually give people the opportunity to get to know me.
Okay.
And, see what I do.
And how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Energetic.
Okay.
And very laid back.
Laid back.
Yeah.
Alright. I just want to let everybody get to know you a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, do you play any instruments?
I do. I produce. So
Okay.
I produce on my my MIDI keyboard.
Okay.
So I guess you can say I play the piano
Mm-hmm.
a tad bit. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I want to become more fluent with the keys.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm able to work the keys enough to make and to
A
create
beat.
sounds
Okay.
and to do the things that I want to do to
Mhm.
create my music. But I also want to learn how to play the acoustic guitar.
Okay.
I've been playing around with it recently, so.
Are you teaching yourself the piano?
Yeah, I'm teaching myself the piano. I mean, I've kind of had, I've had lessons here and there,
Mhm.
but nothing I've been consistent with.
Okay.
But it's like now I kind of want to sit down and really teach myself the basics just to understand how to, do chord progressions and
Mhm.
just to take the music to another level.
Right.
And like I said, you also get a little familiar with the guitar
Mhm.
and make sure, that I, have a little bit more to add.
Now, you're going to go to
the
school
table.
for this, or again, you're just going to continue to teach yourself?
Somewhat teach myself, but I'm actually interested in going to school for engineering. I
Okay.
want to go to school for engineering and music production just to take my sound and take everything to the next level.
Now, who do you admire?
Who do I admire in
Mhm.
terms of?
It doesn't even have to be musicians. Like anybody you look up to.
I definitely look up to my mom.
Okay.
The reason why I say my mom is because I feel like my mom is a great example of someone who I see never gives up
Mhm.
and gives her all no matter what, and she's
Right.
definitely always positive
Mhm.
about a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen my mom, down and out
Mhm.
to at her best, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's just like my mom is now going on 50, she's about to get her doctorate, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So it just makes me feel like anything is possible. So
Okay.
yeah.
Now, do you want to work with anybody? Like, name 3 top people you would love to work with. Like, you just have to.
That's tough, but one of my favorite people that I must work with is definitely Rico Love.
Okay.
That's a big influence I love what he does.
Mhm.
I just think he is just so dope. I also want to work with, 2 other people. I don't know. I like so many people. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one.
All right, it's not a problem.
Because
Definitely not a problem.
I love so many
You do?
people. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Now, how you label yourself? Like R&B. You say you do so many. But
I mean,
what's your name?
I wouldn't label myself
Not
just
at
a
all.
specific. I mean, if you had to categorize me in one type of genre, I would
Right.
consider myself pop,
Okay.
which is just popular music because
Mhm.
I feel like I have a general sound, that I feel like it's international. It can be played anywhere.
Right.
It can pretty much relate and resonate to older people, kids, anybody of any age, any gender. So I would
Okay.
definitely say popular, if anything.
Do you see yourself falling into the traps that these young ladies are falling into now?
In terms of, what are you speaking of?
Look at Britney Spears, Miley Cyrus. Look at all the becoming famous. Do you think that's going to take a toll on you and change who you are personally?
I mean, I think the key thing in terms of being an artist and what you do and what you stand for is definitely you have to have some type of foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my foundation first and foremost is God and my family, and having a solid support system and people around you who really have your best interests at heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like with God and my family and good friends and people around me, I'll be okay.
Okay.
I think the most important thing is sticking true to myself and sticking true to my craft. Like, I don't want to be like anybody else out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to bring something new to music because I feel like music has lost that soul
It
and
sure
that
did.
essence of what
Right.
it should be. So, I definitely feel like I'm coming here to bring something new and creative,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, to the game.
Besides singing, can you rap?
You know what? Recently I actually created a track.
Oh.
And it is me rapping. So
Really?
yes, I have been dabbling into that. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
I won't label myself a rapper as of yet, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying. It's something that I actually have been dabbling.
So it's like a
with.
Nicki Minaj, she sings and then she raps, or
It's just J.Janae.
J.Janae. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. You heard from J.Janae. We're gonna take a quick short break, so don't go anywhere.
How many times I played lifeline? How many times I heard the lies?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Behind the Grind. Sitting with us is J.Janae, and we're getting into the question right now of, does she feel like she's going to get lost once she makes it big, and how is she feeling in terms of Miley Cyrus or Britney Spears, how they started off, and then one minute they're up there, the next minute they're all on TV doing something that you never thought they would do. Now, can you finish that? How are you feeling? What do you feel will happen for you?
Well, first and foremost, like, I never want to judge anyone because, like, you know what I'm saying? It's different for everybody. Everybody's background, everybody's circumstance is completely different. You know what I'm saying? It's like going from being a normal person to being an artist. That's a crazy transition.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, when you have people just, you know what I'm saying, worshiping you and praising you and loving what you do, to some extent you become a god. You can get lost in that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? It's partying, it's drugs, it's all different types of access to different types of things. Like I said, you know, I feel like the most important thing is just having some type of foundation and something to kind of ground you, and, you know, keeping your circle small and staying around people who really have your best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you never know, because I'm pretty sure some of these artists come into the game and they never would think that their life would turn out that way. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, you really can't judge, and I honestly feel like for me, God is just gonna have to be it. And my family, you know what I'm saying?
So you're letting Him lead your way, basically.
Of course. Okay. First and foremost, God is first and foremost. Everything.
Okay. Yeah. Now, do you see yourself venturing off any place besides music and writing? Anything else you want to do?
Definitely. I definitely see myself writing for other artists, producing for other artists. Definitely see myself dabbling into acting. You know, starting a business, like a restaurant, or, you know, doing something in terms of fashion. There's definitely a lot of things I want to branch off into.
You want to make your own name, your own label, your own brand.
I want to have my own brand. I am J.Janae is a brand. You know what I'm
Where did the name J.Janae come from? It's very unique names. Actually, it's a nice name. Where did it come from?
Thank you. I got J.Janae from my mom. My first name is Jasmine. My middle name is Janae. So pretty much you just take the J from Jasmine. You add the dot, and you put Janae, and you got me.
Something creative. All right, very nice, Ma. Very nice, very nice. Like you said, have you performed in concerts already? I know you did a talent show, but have you done shows? Concerts?
I've done shows. I've done a few shows, not consistently, but I'm at a point now where I'm going to start doing shows consistently. I had a show this past Thursday. And it went really well. I felt like the crowd received me really well. So it was
How did you feel on stage? Were you nervous? What was going through your head?
You know what? It's always kind of nerve-wracking to kind of like get on stage and perform and stuff like that. Like you always kind of have that butterflies and stuff. But it's like, I feel like once I get on stage, it's like I turn into a whole different person.
So you got Beyonce and then Sasha Fierce. Is that how you are? You're jazz, and you get on stage, you're somebody completely different?
I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. I guess you could say I'm Jasmine off stage. I'm J.Janae on stage. So
now, how do you prepare yourself when you're going on stage? Do you do like a little dance? Do you take a shot of something? Pray?
You know, prayer is definitely a big part of what I do, and I definitely like to listen to music and just get myself calm, and like I like to meditate and you know, just kind of stretch and relax and make sure that, you know, I'm kind of calm, and that I got definitely good things around me, you know. So that's pretty much it.
You know? Now, how do you set yourself up? Because basically in the entertainment business, you're going to get talked about. Are you preparing yourself for that in the long run, where people are going to say, all right, I like her, but then you're going to get those that are going to be haters? So how do you prepare yourself for that?
I think the most important thing is just I have to learn how to have tough skin and to really, like I said, I think really be in the word. You know what I'm saying? And really just keep positive people around me and try to stay away from reading stuff that's negative.
Have you had any negativity come your way yet?
Not that I've encountered, like, you know what I'm saying, personally.
Not that you've heard
like most of the time I get a lot of positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? And I can usually tell if people are being genuine or not. So it's like I've gotten good feedback. So.
Right. Do you have a team with you? You have a manager with you? You have backup? Like, is it just you right now?
Well, it's me. I feel like I have creative control of everything that I do at this point, but I do have a team that's pretty much in the works. So I could definitely say that, yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. You guys heard from J.Janae. Let everybody know where they can reach you at. If they want to get in contact with you, where they can find you.
Okay, you guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and my you can / me. It's J.Janae Music, and that's J.Janae Music. And pretty much you guys can I'm working on a video for my single Ride, and I also have my project is going to be, I'm looking to release it mid-January, so it could definitely be on a lookout for that.
And they can find that on SoundCloud, you said? Or on...
Oh, also, yes, my SoundCloud. Sorry, I forgot the most important thing. My SoundCloud is where you can actually listen to my single Ride. That's going to be one of the tracks on my Escape project. And as well, my SoundCloud is J.Janae Music. So pretty much all of my social medias are just J.Janae Music. If you want to find me, you can find me there. I have postings up on, my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Twitter of what's going on, so you can keep up with me and pretty much, everything that's going on.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining Behind the Grind. It was a pleasure meeing with you, and I hope everything works out for you.
Well, thank you for that.
All right, guys, so we're out, and I'll see you guys next time on Behind the Grind.
J.Janae Music. You can also find me on... Wait, I gotta pause. I gotta read through that.
Facebook?
Oh, you can find me on Facebook, J.Janae Music. That's J.Janae.